Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tony's Comic Spotlight. In this weekly episodic series, I spotlight some of the best comics put to print.
In this week's episode, we celebrate the first appearance of the Silver Surfer as well as the first cameo appearance of Galactus by shining the spotlight on Fantastic Four issue number 48 from 1965. If you are enjoying the content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell to be notified of our latest videos. Feel free to leave a comment as well. I hope you enjoy the videos. And now, on to our featured story.
The Fantastic Four in The Coming of Galactus. Maximus fires his Atmo gun. While the vibrations produced by the weapon proves ineffective against Inhumans, it has the potential to wreak havoc amongst normal human beings. The ground of the Great Refuge trembles from the power of the weapon, and everyone is thrown about. Maximus cackles with glee as he envisions the deaths of millions of helpless humans. For all of his mad genius, however, Maximus' plan fails. Aside from a few massive ground tremors, humanity is perfectly safe. Gorgon and Karnak make a move to apprehend Maximus, but he darts past them and heads towards his Atmo gun. He reverses the polarity of the weapon, creating a null field of negative energy to slowly encapsulate the Great Refuge. Reed knows that there is nothing they can do to counter the effects of the complete negative zone. Reed, Sue, and Ben race to escape from the city, and Johnny wants to stay behind. He doesn't want to leave Crystal. Crystal wants to remain with Johnny as well, but the rest of her family draw her back. Ben scoops Johnny up and manages to get outside of the null field barrier just as it completely seals the Great Refuge off from the rest of the world. Everyone feels Johnny's sorrow, and he is convinced that he will never see Crystal again. The team boards their private charter and returns to the United States. Meanwhile, in the depths of outer space, a sleek, shining being known as the Silver Surfer streaks through the cosmos atop a metallic surfboard. While soaring through the Andromeda Galaxy, he draws the attention of the Skrulls. The Skrulls know that wherever the Silver Surfer appears, his master Galactus cannot be far behind. Terrified, the Skrulls do everything they can to conceal their world from the Surfer's perceptions. In New York, the Fantastic Four arrive home to witness a most startling spectacle. The entire skyline appears as it had caught on fire. The Human Torch flies through the city canyons to get a closer look, but panicking New Yorkers begin to suspect that the torch may be actually responsible for the strange phenomena. The Fantastic Four return to the Baxter Building, and Reed sequesters himself inside of his laboratory to analyze the situation. The flames in the sky dissipate, giving way to an unending field of space debris. A powerful being known as the Watcher appears inside Reed's laboratory. He explains that he is responsible for the atmospheric disturbances, for he has been attempting to conceal Earth's existence from the attention of the Silver Surfer. He further explains that the Surfer is the advanced scout of Galactus, a powerful cosmic being that consumes the elemental energies of entire worlds, leaving them as little more than dried, lifeless husk. The Surfer, meanwhile, investigates the debris field and finds Earth hidden beneath it. He flies to the roof of the Baxter Building and sends out a cosmic signal for Galactus. The FF race to the top of the building, and the thing rams into the Surfer, knocking him off the edge. The Surfer is no longer a major concern, however, and the sky above Galactus's planet-devouring world ship, Tai-2, appears in the skies above Manhattan. The giant Galactus exits the ship and declares his intention to consume the entire world. To be continued at a later date. Black Bolt's inability to speak here is revealed in Fantastic Four issue number 59. His voice is highly destructive and can level a mountain with a whisper. These powers were explained in greater detail in Thor issue number 148. The Skrull seen on page 8 is not named. One must infer that it is Skrull Emperor Doric 7, as he is referred to as my lord, and it is stated that this is the Skrull homeworld, which we saw him leading in Fantastic Four issue number 37. Both the Watcher and the Skrulls know of Galactus and the Silver Surfer. It is implied by the Skrulls that the Silver Surfer has been Galactus's herald for a long time. Have you not studied your cosmic history? The blackout screen used here by the Skrulls to shield their throne world from Galactus fails them many years later in Fantastic Four issue number 257.
This is the first time that the Watcher openly violates his oath of non-interference. This has been the case since the Watchers accidentally caused the mass extinction of the Procyllians when they provided them with the nuclear technology as seen in Tales of Suspense number 53 and expanded upon in Original Sin issue number 0. Silver Surfer's origins are revealed in the Silver Surfer number 1, which explains that he is really Norrin Radd from the planet Zen-La. In order to save his own planet from Galactus, he agreed to become his herald. The origins of Galactus were first revealed in Thor issue number 169. He was originally a man named Galen, the last survivor of the previous universe. After the Big Bang, the energies created transformed him into Galactus. Fantastic Four issue 262 revealed that Galactus consumes worlds out of a necessity for universal balance. Some of the plot lines used in this issue were adapted for the 2007 feature film Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. This storyline was also adapted in the Galactus episode of the 1966 Fantastic Four animated series. This storyline was also adapted for the two-part The Silver Surfer and The Coming of Galactus episodes of the 1996 Fantastic Four animated series. Silver Surfer's board was created because Kirby was tired of drawing spaceships. One of the most interesting pieces of trivia about the Silver Surfer is how he was created by Jack Kirby and how he started as an unplanned addition to the issue of Fantastic Four number 48. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby had discussed what the issue's story would be, but when Kirby came back with the drawings for the comic, he had thrown in another new character. Kirby explained that he felt the agreed villain Galactus needed some kind of herald and created the Silver Surfer for that role. He added that he had made the surfboard as he was tired of drawing spaceships, and just like that, the iconic surfboard was born. The Silver Surfer can read minds. The Silver Surfer is certainly not short of superpowers and special abilities, but one seems to stand out among the others. Let's just say that you ought to be careful what you think around the Silver Surfer, because as it turns out, the ability to read people's minds. On the odd special occasions he's put his telepathy to use, it has certainly proven powerful and effective. The Silver Surfer's board is made out of the same material as him. The Silver Surfer's board is one of Marvel Comics' most iconic items. It's up there with the likes of Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield. That and his unique silver chrome appearance is what manages to make the Silver Surfer so memorable and distinctive. Not only does it make him stand out from the other comic book characters, but his board is also what allows him to travel the universe freely. What makes the board all the more interesting and all the more well suited to him is that the board itself is made from the same material that the Silver Surfer's body is coated in. This means the board, just like him, is capable of all kinds of crazy powers and is fairly close to being indestructible. The board is also linked to the Silver Surfer telepathically, making it work as an extension to himself. Silver Surfer can phase through solid matter. By manipulating energy and matter, Silver Surfer can do a lot of cool things. He can manipulate matter to allow himself to pass through walls and other solid objects. Since he can detect force fields through his cosmic awareness and superhuman senses, he can also pass through them with little trouble, getting to wherever he needs to go without any resistance. On top of that, he can also manipulate matter to create his own force fields. While he's pretty much invulnerable to injury, this is still pretty important to protect others, which is all the Silver Surfer wants to do anyway. He can also use it to cast illusions and influence the emotions of those around him. The Silver Surfer has no soul. While having the power cosmic is a nice weapon for the Silver Surfer, it turns out that it came with a great cost. One thing that Galactus failed to mention to Norrin when he made him the offer to become his herald is that when a being is infused with the power cosmic, he in turn lost his soul. This was revealed during the Annihilation War. In that storyline, the power cosmic was revealed to be a force that actually replaces the auras in a being. This is another term for the soul of the being, and it is replaced with the powers, of which no two are the same. In exchange, the being no longer possesses an individual soul, but becomes one with the universe instead. I hope you enjoyed this look at Fantastic Four issue number 48, where we took a look at the first appearance of the Silver Surfer and the first cameo appearance of Galactus. If you're enjoying the videos, please like, subscribe, and comment, and ring the bell to get notified of future videos.
And coming up next week, we'll take a look at the first appearance of the main man himself, the man named Lobo, by shining the spotlight on Omega Man issue number 3 from 1983. So until next time, everyone, be safe, take care, and God bless. See ya.